So today's how to build is on Ghoubilies and Grembilies. So these are the Ghoubilies. No, these are the Grembilies, these are the Ghoubilies. Make sure you don't get them confused. It's very important to keep them separate. So anyway, these show up briefly in Zundar's opening statements about the Green versus Orange War. And as you can see, they're mostly just these little green characters. Oh, the orange ones, the Ghoubilies, are not the same ones in the commercial. I'll explain that in a bit. But this guy here is from Star Wars, the Chameleon Guard, or however you pronounce that word. And he's just on a green torso with hands that match his body there and some green legs. And then I've got this forestman hat. And then this is just one of the little feathers that they make for that. I made them all be yellow because yellow works well with green. And then his weapons, I imagine that he's like a wizard. So he's got a little crystal and a potion thing. And this is an official Lego piece, but I'm not sure what set it's from. I just got it on Bricklink a while ago. And then this guy over here, this is a BrickForge hammer. So go to BrickForge for that. He's got an old Slytherin torso. His head is actually the little... what is that guy's name? The guy from the Clone Wars, the little hut that gets kidnapped. He's only in one little set. He's actually supposed to be, a little dude of himself, but I think his arms sort of just look like ears. So he makes a nice head for a fantasy-type creature. And again, and their hats are all held on by animating putty, as many of my creations are. And I just gave him a plume with a different number of feathers. And again, just some green pants and some hands that match the head. And I chose these as a group because they're all characters with the sand green head, so they look like they could be related. This is a sword from BrickForge. BrickForge has got a lot of cool weapons, especially in cool colors. This is obviously like Squidward's face, Slytherin torso, again, Forestman hat. So I cannot find in my collection anywhere the old Ghoubilies that I actually used in the commercial. They may have been left in another apartment or something, but can't find them here, so I made some quick replacements. So in the commercial, I actually used a goblin head. Here I'm using Dobby's head, which is slightly different, and his torso is not much to speak about. It's just, I've got a whole bunch of these torsos from the prison breakout. They're nice and orange, since this needs to be green versus orange. And then this is just a red cape that I'm using to cover it up. And the only orange weapon I really had are these buzz saws from the old Ice Planet series. So that's what I gave them. In the commercial, they're wearing like an orange thing that's like this yellow piece, but orange. That's what I did to cover up their torsos, but... and then in the commercial, this would actually be the Space Police orange head guy. Forget his name. But here I'm just using Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. But yeah, so, the main important thing about Ghoubilies is that they're orange and angry, and Grembilies that they're green and angry, and they fight. I wasn't sure what these guys were going to look like when I first recorded Zundar's line. Ghoubilies fighting Grembilies. But once I add that, I just sort of had to come up with something that was green and orange, and sort of came up with these guys here. So there you go. Ghoubilies, Grembilies, and everything you ever wanted to know about them.